Hey Virgo, welcome to Aria Moon Tarot, and thank you so much for being here. This is your love reading for anyone with Sun, Moon, or Rising in Virgo. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't, check your other placements. All right, let's get started. Okay, so that's what the front of the card looks like, and on the back it says transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Wow. Okay, so this person might be wanting to share with you some of the changes and transformations that they're going through. They might want to share with you that they want to take your relationship to the next level. They want to deepen things, maybe become a little bit more emotionally available is kind of how it's coming through. We will see how this ties into the rest of your reading. I feel like I'm kind of hearing like that the love that they felt for you has changed them. And that's what is going to kind of push this connection forward, that it has just changed them on a deep level. So let's start out with your animal spirit oracle cards, and we will just find out what's going on with this person. Okay. Let's see what we've got. We have bat spirit. A rebirth is assured. So that would be very similar to this transformation energy here. Rebirth, number 5, which symbolizes change. So interesting. I think something is changing in this connection, and there might even be something that's changing for this person that you're unaware of, because this is what they secretly want to tell you. We have moth spirit. And we have dove spirit. So crazy. So all flying animals showing up for you. A lot of air energy here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person thinks a lot about communicating their feelings quite often. That's what all this air energy is telling me. They feel like they want to like these things that they secretly want to tell you, I feel like they're thinking about it a lot. It's not something that they've decided they're not going to tell you. They're almost in that energy of trying to figure out how. It feels to me almost like it's just a matter of time before they tell you these things. Not that they have decided not to, because their focus seems to be a lot on communication. There might even be an area where this person has gained more clarity, or an idea that they've recently had that has changed things for them and for this connection. And they want to express this to you. What I'm getting from this person's energy is that they are somebody who holds a lot back. Like this is part of their personality, or this is part of how they have always shown up in this connection. They hold a lot back. With the moth and the bat, both kind of representing the night or things that happen under the cover of darkness, this person is keeping a lot to themselves. They're keeping a lot covered up. They're keeping a lot hidden. And they might even be holding on to a few secrets. I definitely get like moon energy for this group. So secrets, illusions, even some fears are coming up for this person, and that could be why they keep a lot to themselves, why they keep a lot secret, because they have fears when they think about this connection. I'm also kind of picking up that this nighttime energy that I'm getting from the moth and the bat, that this kind of like darker energy, this could be referring to some of the more like adult fantasies that this person is having about you. If this is like a romantic connection where like that's what you're interested in when it comes to this connection, I feel like this person is having a lot of those kind of like nighttime thoughts about you. And they kind of wish that they could express a more passionate side to you. There might be particular fantasies that they want to tell you about, or that they wish they felt free to express. There's this feeling that these sorts of thoughts might be something that just has to be kept a secret for now. And I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it's like they just don't feel comfortable sharing these things, or if there's a particular reason why they cannot open up in this way. Yeah, it's really coming across as a secret. So I wonder what that is. I feel like this person, like for some of you, this might be somebody that you work with or somebody who you know in a professional setting. You might know them from their work is kind of how that's coming through. So both of you might work in the same place. You may like visit their place of employment or something like that, because it feels almost like they know they have to keep this a secret for now. Like it wouldn't be appropriate for them to share some of these like fantasies or some of the more passionate feelings that they have towards you. It wouldn't be appropriate to share right now. This could have to do with them being in a relationship or you being in a relationship. Yeah, but there's like kind of a secretive feeling that comes with this person, and we'll see what else comes out when we look into the tarot. But it could be that this person just has kind of a mysterious air about them. It could be that they are just a mysterious person. They could also view you this way. They could see you as somebody who's very mysterious. Maybe they can't quite tell how you're feeling, how you feel about them. They might feel like they never get quite a straight answer from you, or the expected response from you. So they might not know where they stand. There is this feeling of them wanting to hold all of this in because they aren't sure where they stand, or they aren't sure if this would be appropriate to express. But this person does feel very drawn towards you with this moth energy, very attracted to you, and they wish that they could be more open about it. Now, this energy also gives me the feeling of someone who tries to say things without really saying them, or tries to hint at things. So that could be the case in your connection. It's coming through as a way that this person communicates, but this could also be a way that they think you're communicating, or they're looking for like hidden messages or little secret innuendos in everything that you say. It could be that kind of energy, but I feel like this person, they might try to slip you a compliment here or there. They might have like hinted at being attracted to you. Yeah, they don't feel to me like somebody who's very comfortable being open about the chemistry that they feel between the two of you, either because it's inappropriate or because they fear that you're not going to be receptive to any advances that they make, and it's like they can't quite get a handle on how you're feeling about them. But there's a number of reasons why this, even if you feel like you've been very straightforward about how you feel about this person, they may be in a situation that makes them feel that they're not, like it wouldn't be appropriate for them to express these feelings of interest or desire towards you. So they might feel like they need to keep that to themselves right now. But I do feel like if you're in communication with this person, or at the time that you're in communication with this person, they feel like they are hinting at things with you. Whether or not you are picking up on all of these like hidden messages, I'm not sure, but it's like they're doing their best to to try to let you know that they feel this attraction towards you. They feel very drawn towards you, that you've sparked some sort of change in them, that you've made them think about things differently. But at the same time, it's like they're trying to keep it very casual, so almost like so they could deny it later. That's how it sounds like. They're not going to come right out and say it, because then there's no deniability. They can't say, oh no, I never said that. So they have their own way of like hinting toward being attracted to you, or thinking that you're really beautiful, or thinking that you're like a really cool person, or like that you've got a cool vibe, or like, you know, noticing little things about you. So I feel like for those of you that are in communication with this person, a lot of what they wish they could say to you, they are saying it in their own way, but you might not always pick up on it because it's very subtle, and because they use these like roundabout ways of complimenting you or saying things that you're like, I'm not really sure how to take that. Sometimes like you don't even know, was that supposed to be a compliment? Were they flirting with me? I'm not sure. It could be that kind of energy. So yeah, it could be a little bit confusing, and I think if that's the case, just know that this person is also kind of confused about how you feel. even if they have no reason to be, according to you, it's like they don't feel completely confident pursuing you. You might intimidate this person a little bit. Yeah, there's definitely a sense that they're fearing something, and it could be you. It could just be opening up, because I get this like kind of dark, like secretive energy from this person. So it might just be difficult for them to reveal everything. Like they keep their cards hidden, kind of feeling. It would be very vulnerable for them to just lay it all out there on the table. I feel like this person secretly wants to tell you about some changes that they're making, or changes that they're thinking about making with this bat spirit energy. For some of you, because we are still like in this bat energy, these might be changes that haven't fully taken shape yet, but it's still a change that's like on the horizon for them. And there's a part of them that's kind of giving in, or kind of surrendering to these inevitable changes, because they know that there's no sense in fighting this transformation anymore. So they want to kind of like release their grip on the old version of themselves and move through this transition more peacefully. Like with this dove spirit, it says bring peace. I also feel like there's kind of a double meaning here with this energy I'm getting from the dove spirit. I feel like this person feels like you were the missing piece. So you're kind of like their missing piece. They might feel like the two of you fit together like a puzzle piece, and also like you bring them a lot of peace. So I feel like in your company, or just the thought of you, or like when they reminisce about the time that they've spent with you, it brings them a lot of peace to be in that energy, to be in the energy with you. And this is something that they want to tell you. They want to tell you that it's like they found the missing puzzle piece when they met you. And they want to tell you how drawn they are to you and how much passion they feel towards you. But there's kind of this energy of like being in hiding with all of this. I feel like this just isn't very easy for them. Whatever this changes, and I do think you might have sparked it, I feel like whatever this changes, it's not necessarily easy for them, and they could feel like they're kind of caught, or like they're stuck in life right now. This bat energy is giving me kind of hanged man energy. Like they're still contemplating their next move. They kind of wish that they could be more open about all of this instead of holding it in. Pisces energy is coming through here. Also Neptune energy. Neptune is kind of a planet of our dreams, our hopes, our desires. So this person is kind of like holding back information related to their desires and what they hope for in this connection. And I do feel some change or energy shift around that. Maybe some things that they know need to change in order for them to be moving forward in the direction of their dreams. And I feel like this person may have hit the pause button right now, because it's like before they surrender to the inevitable and really take flight again, I'll say this, it's like when they do move again, they want their next move to be with a lot more purpose than before, than how they moved through the world before. They've had time to reflect and to gain clarity. So there might be a little bit of a pause here, because I do get hanged man energy. But I feel like when this person comes out of this paused state, they're hoping to be able to act on some of these things that they're like wishing they could express to you. So let's look at the tarot and see what else we can get, what that's about. Almost like this person is like preparing themselves for a deepening connection with you. They're like preparing themselves to maybe open up about these things, or to stop hinting, or to stop beating around the bush. Wow. Here we have the Seven of Cups. I feel like this was reversed energy. So this is like I feel like they're settling on a choice. This person might want to tell you that they choose you. I feel like this person has already made up their mind about something, but they might not have told you about it. There's some kind of change that they're going through, and it feels like it's with the intention of deepening their connection with you. Almost like all the choices have been taken off the table. We're going to take the card that flipped up, which is the Movement of Wands. That would be the Knight of Wands. We were talking about this passionate energy, and it was really coming through for the Moth. So interesting that this Knight of Wands shows up beneath that Moth card. I feel like this person is wanting to tell you that you're the choice. Like, they have cleared away all other options, is what it feels like, or they're in the process of doing this, and this could be the big change that they're going through. All other options are off the table. Their judgment has been clouded in the past, but it's like they're gaining a lot of clarity, and they're seeing now for the first time, like, that you really are that missing piece for them, and that there is no other option. There is no other choice. So this could be about somebody who maybe even thought they were going to move on from this connection. Maybe they thought they were going to pursue something else, or they thought they were going to be happy in another connection, or they thought they'd be happy alone. But now it's like, no. Like, they may have at one time viewed this as something that could play out in many different ways, and now they're starting to see there's really only one way they want this to go. What does this person secretly want to tell? Oh gosh, they want to make something happen here, and it's like they're having to use their willpower and their determination to stay the course when it comes to this relationship. We have Leo energy, we have Aquarius energy here. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. This is about rushing forward. This is about movement. And it's interesting because you had all flying animals, which kind of gives me this feeling of movement or making progress as well. So this person wants to tell you about how much progress they want to make. Even the Lion in the Strength card in this deck has these wings. So another kind of indication of communication, of movement, of clarity. This person's gaining a lot of clarity being in this paused state that they might be in right now. They might not be making a lot of moves right now, but what they're doing is narrowing down like all the options. They're clearing away anything that is getting in the way or anything that has been clouding their judgment, and they want to move. Like, we even had the Movement of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands. They want to move forward. They want to act on this passion. So they wish that they could tell you how passionately they feel for you. Even like, I don't want to like get this into like R-rated territory, but I feel like for a lot of you, what this person secretly wants to share with you is like specifically the fantasies that they're having when it comes to you, because they want to act on these things. They don't want to like hold all of this in anymore. They want to actually act on this. So more air energy with the swords. I feel like this is something this person is manifesting. They're manifesting a deepening connection with you. They're manifesting more communication, and this is their hope. Like, their hope is to connect with you on a deeper level. Their hope is to be able to tell you how much of a blessing you are in their life, and how perfectly the two of you seem to fit together. This Magician card, like, not only is it making me think of manifestation, but it's also making me think of inspired action, because that's kind of the energy that we take when we go to manifest something, or we go to like cast a spell, as the Magician is doing with all of the tools necessary. It's like, that's taking inspired action. That is moving forward on that passion that we feel. And that's what this person wants you to know, is how much they want to take action on this. They want to move forward. They want to take some sort of leap. The Eight of Wands can be about rapid communication, communication that comes in really fast out of nowhere. So it's almost like this person wants to tell you that they're going to contact you, or to be looking out for something, or almost that they feel connected to you even when the two of you are apart. I'm kind of getting that energy like there might be some sort of communication that's going on between the two of you even when you are not like physically talking to each other. Really interesting energy here, but I do feel like this person is wanting to tell you they've narrowed it down to you. 5 of Swords underneath the 8 of Wands. This can represent conflict, either internal conflict or external. So there could be things going on in this person's life that would create a lot of conflict. This transformation might create a lot of conflict. Yeah. I'm feeling like this person might be leaving something behind, and this could be internal conflict. I'm trying to like feel through it to see if this is all internal. I think a lot of this is internal, and in some ways there might be something that they have to disrupt or someone that they will upset in the process of making these changes and growing. But if you notice, like, the swords are pointed inward, 4 out of the 5, and then there's 1 pointed outward. So I feel like there's a lot of energy directed inward, and this could be from outside forces, or this could be energy that they're directing inward toward themselves. A lot of conflict here, but there's this desire to move forward. There's this desire to stick with it, to communicate. Movement of Swords here. So this is Knight of Swords energy next, and more swords. There's a lot of air energy here. This person's gaining a lot of clarity, and I feel like saying, even if there's not a huge indication of movement, it's like this person wants to talk to you about, they wish that they could tell you about all the clarity that they're gaining, even about past situations. But mainly I feel like the clarity that they're gaining is like how perfect the two of you are for each other. That puzzle piece imagery keeps coming to mind. It's like how well the two of you just fit together, how you seem to like complement each other, how you seem to strengthen each other. I feel like this person wants to tell you that they feel more capable in your presence, which is interesting, but it's almost like they feel like they can conquer anything. I'm really seeing you at the center of this person's like thoughts and their intentions for a lot of things that they're doing in their life right now. It's like you're at the center of it all, any decision they have to make. And there's kind of this feeling of like, they want to tell you that this is forever as far as they're concerned. Yeah, that's that 7 of Cups in reverse. It's like there is no other option is how it's coming through. This is forever. They think that this connection, this bond that the two of you share has forever changed them. It has facilitated some sort of transformation in them, and it's like they'll never be the same. They will never be the same after this. Let's get some love story oracles for you. So what does this person want to tell? What do they secretly want to tell? Number 4. For some of you, sorry, I just had to like stop shuffling because this is coming through, that there's something this person wants to tell you about, like regarding signs that they're seeing, and it could be specifically related to birds, but there's like some kind of sign that they're seeing and they want to share it with you because like they know you would get it, they know you would relate, or it's something the two of you spoke about before. We have true love. This person wants to tell you that you are their true love. This is what they're realizing. This is what they're realizing, that there is no other choice. There is no other option. This is the missing piece. Wow. Communication. What did I say? What did I say? All of this swords energy, all of these like air energy animals, there's a desire to communicate about a lot of things, about a lot of deep things. This person wants to let you know that you're kind of like, you're it for them. This is it. And I just feel like they might, for some reason, think that they cannot communicate with you. It could be that you have this person blocked. For some of you. For others of you, I just feel like these things that they, I I feel like this person is changing. I feel like these things that they secretly want to communicate with you about, they're becoming more and more serious about communicating with you about, like actually communicating about. That's probably where the strength card is coming from. They're just getting more serious about doing that friendship. This person wants to establish like a deep bond with you on all levels, and I think that's really sweet. I don't think that this person wants to like leave it at friendship when it comes to this connection, but I just feel like they just love your companionship. Like they just love how you're there for them. You seem to fit together in all levels, and this is about your relationship deepening, because becoming each other's best friend, I feel like that's what it is. I feel like this person views you like that, like you are their best friend, or like you have the potential of being their best friend, and like they don't want to miss out on this anymore. And if it's all over failure to communicate, I just feel like that's part of the transformation that they're going through. It's like, why would I want to give all of this up because I'm afraid to speak up, is sort of how they're feeling. There's a definite desire to take action and to move. Let's clarify these cards. So I'm going to pull a tarot card for each of these oracle cards to just kind of like clarify and open up this energy a little bit more. So the true love card, what's going on with the true love card? Clarify true love for me, please. Okay. We got 2 cards. So we have the King of Swords, more Swords energy, and the 9 of Wands. I feel like this person this is that transformation. This is what is changing. A rebirth is assured. This person who has been very guarded and who has been somebody who doesn't want to communicate or doesn't feel comfortable communicating is transforming into a person who's letting down these boundaries, letting down these walls, and who's coming forward with some of this information. I feel like what they've secretly wanted to say is what they are going to be figuring out how to say, or that's the part of the transformation they're going through. They are breaking down these walls. They're doing it because because this is true love. They're doing it because they realize that this is the missing puzzle piece, because 7 of Cups in reverse, there's no more choices. They're not confused by their choices or by their options anymore. Things have become very clear to them. So this is what's prompting this transformation in them. And it's like they want to say this to you. They want to tell you, you have set off a chain reaction in me. You have set off this transformation in me. And I'm doing it all because I want this with you. Like this is true love. This is what I've been looking for. It's like, this is worth breaking down those walls, breaking down those boundaries for. Let's clarify this communication card. Whoa. 5 of Pentacles. Oh, man. Oh, okay. I can read this a couple of different ways, but if communication was shut off between you and this person could have ghosted you. They could have disappeared. And it's like they're acknowledging that. They're acknowledging that they kind of dropped the ball. And so they want to open up lines of communication to heal that, to repair that. This can also talk about like their feelings and how they have previously felt left out in the cold. This could be why they haven't been quick to communicate. I feel like this person wants to make something up to you, and this is part of what they want to tell you. This could be, for some of you, an apology. They want to apologize for how they've treated you. Let's clarify that. Even for, yeah. Yep. The 3 of Swords. So they want to apologize for how they've treated you. They might want to apologize for breaking your heart, for kind of disappearing on you. They want to like open up the lines of communication again. if this isn't about a past hurt, if this person didn't ghost you, this is really telling me a lot about why they have hesitated to communicate, why they are kind of guarded when it comes to expressing these emotional feelings, because there's been heartbreak in the past. There's been a feeling of being abandoned, of being left in the past for them. And it's like they felt like they could keep themselves safe by not opening up. They felt like they wouldn't have to face this kind of heartbreak, this kind of loss again, if they didn't really open up, if they didn't explore this fully. But it's like this transformation is happening automatically, and then they can't help it. I do kind of have that feeling with this, that they can't really help it. So the Queen of Pentacles just popped out to clarify the friendship card. This has a lot to do with how they see you. They see you as someone who's nurturing and supportive, somebody who could be that best friend, somebody that they could even build a family with, and kind of be living with their best friend. Like, come on, it's the dream. I feel like this person sees the dream with you. I'm going to further clarify this since we've clarified twice on all the other cards. Why not continue? So let's clarify this friendship card and this Queen of Pentacles. The Chariot. That's about moving forward. Yeah, we know. We've seen this. This person has the desire to move forward. They have the desire to deepen this relationship with you, to tell you about all the ways that they want to move forward and how they want to connect with you on various different levels, because I'm seeing passion here. I'm seeing like a friendship here. I'm seeing deep connection and like really heart-centered connection. We didn't have a whole lot of cups out on the table, just the 7 of Cups, but we have this true love card. So I know that's like the place that this person is coming from a place of true love and desire and passion for you. But really it's like they want a connection with you on all levels. They want to be your best friend. They want to be your partner. They want to be the listening ear. They want to be the person you start a family with, whatever it may be. They want to be all of those things. Bottom of the deck. The King of Pentacles, exactly. I mean, come on. We have the Queen. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles. Divine counterparts. That's that's the puzzle piece. That's that missing piece. This is them seeing you guys as a true match. That true love. Whoa. Whoa. I feel like they have a lot to tell you. I also get the feeling that this person has every intention of telling you, which is really interesting. I had to pull that bottom of the deck energy because it was just too perfect. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you enjoyed this reading, if you resonated with any of these messages, don't forget to like the video, leave me a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button if you feel like it. And hopefully I'll see you again in another reading really soon. Bye.